Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you my favorite VS Code shortcuts that make me very productive when I'm coding. So you might want to grab a pen and write down these shortcuts, or simply take a screenshot of the shortcuts that I'll be displaying, or save this video to use it as a future reference when you are coding. So I'm going to be talking about the Windows versions of these shortcuts and the Mac versions of these shortcuts. So let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing we are going to be looking at is the Ctrl+P on Windows or Command+P on the Mac. So this enables you to search and open a file. Okay, so if I activate that command, then I'm going to get all the files in my IDE or in my current project, and I can search for any file that I want. So search for binary search. If I hit enter, that is going to open. So it is a very useful command. Okay, so the next one is Ctrl+Shift+P on Windows or Command+Shift+P on the Mac. Okay, so this allows you to open the command palette. So if I activate that shortcut, then I get a command palette. So the command palette is a tool in VS Code that enables you to access a variety of VS Code commands. So I can go to the settings from here, or I can access other parts of VS Code from the command palette. It is a very useful tool. Okay, so the next one is Ctrl+F on Windows or Command+F on the Mac, which allows you to find in the current file. And I think this is a very common one that most of you use. So you can just simply hit Command F, and then I can search for the functions or variables or whatever I want to search for in my IDE. Okay, so let's move to the next one, which is Ctrl+Shift+F on Windows and Command+Shift+F on the Mac, which allows you to find a particular file in a project. So if I hit that shortcut, then I'm going to get this sidebar opening, and I can search for multiply. I can search for anything I want, and it's basically going to search for what I'm looking for in my whole project. So if I'm looking for a particular function or a variable name or some comment or anything in my code, if I hit Command-Shift-F, then I can find that in the entire project. Okay, so that's how that works. So let me just search for something, multiply numbers. If I click it, then I see that it's over here. Okay, so the next one is F2, which is a very useful one, which allows you to rename an identifier, so a variable or a function name, and it also works with HTML tags. So let's say I want to rename this, so let me just use it over here, say add and say 2 3, and I want to rename this function to something else. I can just hit F2, and then I'm able to rename this. So let me say add numbers. This is what I want to rename it to. If I hit enter, you realize that it actually edits all the functions called add. I think I have another one down here. Yeah, it has also changed that. So that's how F2 works. Okay, so the next one, let me just go back, Control Z. Okay, so the next one is Alt-Shift+ up or down. So this allows you to duplicate the current code. So let's say I wanted to duplicate this function call. I can just press Alt, and on Mac is Option-Shift up or down, and press up or down, and I get that duplicated. So you can easily duplicate. So if I highlight all of this, press Option-Shift up or down, it's going to duplicate that whole function for me, which is very useful. Okay, let me Control Z to get back. Okay, so the next one is Alt+ up or down, which enables you to move the current line or selection up or down. So let's say I wanted to move this line up, I'll just hit Alt up or Option up, and it goes up, Alt down or Option down, and it goes down. Okay, that is very useful. Let's say I wanted to move this whole function up or down, I can just do the same thing and it moves up or down. Okay, so you can use this to just basically move the function where you want to move it to. Okay, let me move it to original position. Okay, so the next one is Control D or Command D on your Mac, which allows you to match the next occurrence of a current selection. So let's say I select add and I hit Control D, then it's going to select, or if I keep on hitting Control D, then it's going to select the next occurrence of add. If I hit Control D, it's going to select the next occurrence of add again, right? So you can use this to rename or do anything that you want. So I'm going to change this to add. So if I hit Control D on function, then it's going to select all the occurrences of Control D as I keep on hitting it. So you can use that as a rename, as I said. Okay, so the next one is F8, which enables you to jump to the next error, right? So let me create some errors in here. So let me say I'm putting some text over here, and I'm putting maybe an equal sign over here, and maybe an angle bracket over here, right? So let's move to the top. So if I hit F8, then it's going to jump to the next error. If I hit F8 again, I move to the next error. If I hit F8 again, I move to the next error. So this enables you to jump to the next error, and it's very helpful when you are debugging. So let me just Control Z and go back to the current state of my code. So let's say you have a variable that you have used somewhere, or you have a function that you have used somewhere, you want to jump to that usage or that declaration. You can easily do that by hitting F12. So I'm going to select add, and I'm going to hit F12, and then it shows me where I've actually used add. If I hit it again, then it goes back to the declaration. So I have another add down. If I go there and if I hit F12, then it shows me where I declared add. So you can use add to jump to a declaration or a usage of a particular function or variable in your code. Okay, so the next one is actually Alt plus Z or Option plus Z on Mac, which enables you to word wrap. So as you can see, this text is actually overflowing on my screen, so I have to scroll left and right to see the whole of the text, right, or the whole of the comment. But then if I hit Alt or Option plus Z on Mac, then it's going to break down this for me. So Alt plus Z allows you to word wrap, right? So you don't have your text or your code overflowing on the screen. Okay, so the next one is Control plus backtick, which enables you to open up your terminal. So if I hit that, then my terminal is going to open up, and if I hit it, it's going to close. If I hit it again, it's going to open up, and I can do all kinds of terminal things over here, right? Yeah, so that's how it basically works. So I'm going to hit Control backtick to close that back. Okay, so our last command is the Control plus backslash, which enables you to split your current editor. So let's say I want to split this current editor so that I could maybe compare what I'm working with. I can just hit Control and backslash, and it's going to split my terminal. So I normally use this if I want to look at some of the functions at the top and some of the functions at the down. So let's say I want to look at this add usage over here and look at the function. I normally split my screen. So you can hit Control and backslash to actually achieve that. So if I hit it again, then it's going to split my screen again. So guys, we have come to the end of this video, and these are some of the shortcuts that I use on a daily basis to enable me to work faster and to be more productive. So you should take a screenshot of this and keep it somewhere, or save the video so that you can reference it later on when you are coding. If you are new over here, I would encourage you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and also like the video and put a comment in there to tell me what you like to see in my next video or in some of the videos that I'll plan for the future. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this. I hope you have saved it, and I'll see you in the next one.